All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. Good evening. We are back again. The 6 p.m. session. Just a quick, just a quick wrap up. All right, we've been looking at the charts the whole day. Just a quick wrap up. Preparing for tomorrow. All right, um, nothing has changed as yet, except we have the yen that is. We've got the yen that is massively dropping. All right, so with the yen, we said earlier on that this could be a prelude. This could be a prelude to what could come if the Bank of Japan intervenes. All right, all the yen pairs are falling. The yen aggressively fell. So so we just wanna just make sure from the fundamental standpoint, what actually is going to happen. Tomorrow, the BOJ will announce the interest rates. All right. So in terms of the yen pairs, all of them, GBP, JPY, messing up the price action. All right. Messing up the price action. This is a massive drop. A massive drop. All right. So now we want to see when the BAJ or the BOJ announce the interest rates. We want to see if that's gonna change everything, the outlook or not. Right? Look at euro yen. Look at euro yen. Look at CAD yen. Right? Wiped out 20 weeks or 20 days, 20 days of trading in one candle. All right, that was aggressively volatile. So with regards to the yen, all right, so remember tomorrow the BOJ will announce the interest rates. I think from there on, that's when you're gonna get a clearer picture. But if the markets is busy pricing in that, then we could start seeing some yen strength, right, coming into the market. So we need to wait for this tomorrow. All right, so all the yen pairs. All the yen pairs, will keep an eye on them tomorrow to see if they're gonna change. Yeah, so that is pound yen, AUD yen, euro yen, CAD yen. All of them are falling, changing the analysis. Changing the analysis. All right, and the update on what you spoke about: gold and silver moved. All right, so silver, we said short term we are going back to 411, right? 411. So that moved. If you got your setups there, you should have been in, but it seems like it's still going to continue pushing higher. So if it breaks this area, then it could push back to that high 4166, right? If it breaks this zone, we could get a push towards the upside. So we're just waiting to see if it's going to break this zone or not. We're just waiting to see if it's going to break this zone or not. All right. Silver, the same thing. Silver also pushed towards the upside. So silver could take us back to 60. It could take us back to 60. All right, right there. So gold and silver are the movers for today, right? Are the movers for today. So let's see what's going to happen tomorrow with gold. The yen, we'll see with the interest rates tomorrow. And then GBP AUD looking for some shorts. This one has not changed. Looking for some sells. Right, the GBP AUD looking for some sells. GBP NZD looking for some sells as well. Looking for some shorts. All right, looking for some shorts as well. So nothing has changed really, guys, on GBP AUD, GBP NZD. The euro pound, we're still bullish. The euro pound is still bullish. So this one, expecting a continuation towards the upside. This one is moving already, right? From these lows, it did move already. And then let me see. And then when you look at we spoke about NASDAQ and US 30 earlier on, right? So remember with NASDAQ, I'm looking for this on NASDAQ, all right? So it's not ready as yet. Gonna give it a day or two, all right? Once it's ready, I'm gonna find my setup and then we're going up. So NASDAQ and US 30, we are watching out for this. Watching out for some upside. All right. So hanging tight on that one. The oil market hasn't changed. We're still pushing up, right? There's a correction now that's forming. Once this correction is done, we are looking for a continuation up. All right. So the oil market, US oil giving us a nice continuation pattern, and we're looking at 86. UK oil also giving us a correction. We're looking at 91. All right. So in terms of the oil market, guys, this is how we're looking. Looking for a continuation up. All right. And then, yeah, I think mostly besides the yen pairs, mostly we've been looking at gold today, the commodities today. All right, gold setup is done. Looking for the next setup. So the next setup could form even tomorrow. You see that the next setup could form tomorrow for some upside. Silver as well. Then we could get a setup tomorrow for some upside. Yeah, we could get a setup tomorrow for some upside. All right. And then, yeah, so the yen will keep an eye on the interest rates on the yen tomorrow. Gold, the commodities, gold and silver, here we're looking for some upside. Gold could continue going up. And then we are keeping an eye on pound odd as well as pound kiwi, GBP AUD and GBP NZD. All right, looking for one more push towards the downside. GBP AUD, GBP NZD. So looking for some sells. All right, no setup as yet. For me, no setup as yet. So, but looking for some sells. All right, all the way down to 1.899. That's what we're looking for. 1.899. That is GBP AUD. GBP NZD, the same thing. Looking for some shorts there. Let me just check something here. Yeah, for me, GBP AUD is not ready as yet. GBP NZD is moving, but just waiting for a setup. All right, we're looking for some downside on these ones. So yeah, so it looks like gold and silver is what we'll be looking at next tomorrow. Gold and silver tomorrow will be the focus, and then we'll see GBP AUD, GBP NZD, how it's looking. Euro pound is gone up. GBP NZD, we'll see how it's looking. US 30 as well as NASDAQ, right? We'll also see how they're looking tomorrow. So this is what we are looking for. And yeah, the oil markets, of course, we're looking for upside as well. I'm not really, the oil is not really in my watch list. Yeah, not really in my watch list. So we'll see tomorrow. US oil is looking nice, looking good for one more push up. All right, guys. So yeah, so keeping an eye on gold, silver for a continuation up. GBP AUD, GBP NZD for a push to the downside. Silver and US30 upside. Silver and US30 upside. All right. US30 is gonna, like I said earlier on, is gonna be ready very soon. Very soon. It's gonna be ready very soon. Nasdaq, we'll see. Well, we're just waiting for a setup here, so it could be ready tomorrow or next week. We'll have to wait and see. It already broke 27,900. Yeah, so there we'll have a look at some setups there. But this is the direction. This is the direction. All right, so just a quick market wrap up for a Thursday, right? A quick market wrap up for a Thursday. Nothing has changed except the yen. So let's have a look at the yen after the interest rates. So if it changes, if AUD JPY goes down, then we're gonna go down with it, right? Then simple, we're gonna go down with it. GBP JPY, if it goes down, we're gonna go down with it. So just need to wait a little bit. Just need to wait a little bit. So that's basically how things have been looking so far, right? That's how things are looking so far. So tomorrow, let's see what tomorrow is gonna bring us, right? Let's see what tomorrow is gonna bring us. And yeah, those interest rates from the yen, they might change the direction. They might change the direction. All right. So we're gonna wait for that. And apart from that, our direction is clear. This is what we're looking for, right? There's nothing wrong in changing your direction. All right. There's nothing wrong. So yeah. So we change with it. We change with it. So just a quick market wrap up, guys, right? I don't think for this session, I don't think there's anything much to talk about. Tomorrow, once we get the fundamentals, then there's going to be something to talk about, right? So for now, just keep it cool, keep it calm, just relax a little bit. And yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Let's see what's going to happen. But gold is moving. All right. Gold is moving. Silver is moving as well. All right. So yeah. So guys, I don't think there's much to talk about. Let's check the interest rates tomorrow then. Yeah. Great stuff. Great stuff. Great stuff. Enjoy your evening. Keep it warm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep it warm. Enjoy your evening. Let's do this again tomorrow. It's been a quiet week so far, actually, this week. For me, it's been a quiet week. Not bad, just quiet. So yeah, so let's see if we change with the markets, all right? But I hope you guys, it has been a good week this week. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, let's meet again tomorrow, 9:30 sharp. And yeah, we're going to do this again, yeah? Keep it warm, enjoy your evening, and have a good one. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers.